Good morning, good evening, hello guys, and welcome back to another TKWF Universe mode. Another episode of Raw is down. We have some interesting stuff going on for you tonight. So, without further ado, let's get into it. We do have a few things to cover after last week, and apparently Roderick Strong has something to come out and speak about after what happened in the hardcore title match last week. So it's going to be an interesting one. But speaking of the hardcore title match, here's the man who interrupted the assault of Matt Riddle, saving him for some weird reason. So for those of you that didn't see last week's Raw, what happened basically was we had a hardcore title match between Matt Riddle and Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong beat Matt Riddle, went to assault him after the match with a chair, and then out of nowhere Bray Wyatt shows up and assaults Roderick Strong. We don't know why he's done it. Who knows what's going on in the crazy mind of Bray Wyatt currently after his cryptic speech that he had last week as well. Pointing out that we haven't seen our Intercontinental Champion since the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. You know, he won the match and then the screens went black. And then we haven't seen him since. And, you know, Bray Wyatt seemed to be dropping some cryptic messages about what's happening to him. And it doesn't seem to have gone well for Bray Wyatt. So, yeah, so Roderick Strong wants to point that out. And, you know, like, you know, mention that he's got something going. But for now, as I was just mentioning with Bray Wyatt's cryptic message, Rey Mysterio, who was coming off a loss last week to Akira Tozawa in their best of 3 series, which will end at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view next week, he was not happy with the cryptic message. He feels like Bray Wyatt is responsible for the disappearance of Aleister Black. So he wants a match with Bray Wyatt to try to get to the end of this. So we've decided to grant that here today, with Ray and Bray. That was meant to be rhymed, by the way. So yeah, Rey Mysterio wanted a match, so we didn't have an opening match for this card yet. So we decided to start the match with an opening segment between these two. And Bray Wyatt seems really happy that Ray is coming out here. So I'm really confused about what's going to happen in this match. But I'm sure we'll find out eventually. And there's Rey Mysterio now. You know, again, coming off a loss against Akira Tozawa in his best of 3 series with him. Oh, what's Bray Wyatt doing now? Oh, he's going straight for Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio's got his back turned. Oh! And the blind side by Bray Wyatt now. And I have no idea where Bray Wyatt's going. Oh, well, he seems to be dragging Rey Mysterio away now. Was he... Well, I don't know. It kind of looked like he was trying to drag Ray up the ramp, and now he's running up the ramp, making Ray chase him. What the hell is going on here, guys? Oh, well, he's grabbed Ray, and he's taking him backstage. Well, Bray Wyatt just grabbed Rey Mysterio and took him backstage, and then the screen cut to black for a second, and now we're here with Roderick Strong. Alright, well, there is Roderick Strong saying you don't want to get in the way of the Undisputed Era, but apparently his mic's stuffing up. He can't really say much. And his mic's stuffing up again. It's like someone's toying with it or something. He's telling the fans to calm down. He's got something to say. And it's stuffed up again. And it's not even working now. So Roderick Strong just seems to be giving up now. Maybe it's Bray Wyatt who's being in charge of the mic. He was trying to say, you know, to watch his back because he interrupted Undisputed Era business. But for some reason, you know, it just didn't want, the mic didn't want to work for him. So anyway, let's move on to our next match, guys. It is another Mark Andrews Open Challenge. You know, he had an amazing first Open Challenge last week where he started his Open Challenge and out of nowhere Keith Lee showed up. Keith Lee being our one of our new signees for this year, and again with Mark Andrews being a new signee for this year. But Mark Andrews did the impossible and, you know, overcame the odds when it came to Keith Lee and managed to beat him. So, you know, I'm kind of shocked about that. You know, he put on a brilliant fight, so he did deserve the win. I'm not taking anything against him. I'm just saying when Keith Lee came out against the smaller statured Mark Andrews, I kind of wrote Mark Andrews off. And I shouldn't have done that after seeing Mark Andrews perform in the IC title Elimination Chamber match. He performed very well, almost making it to the end, nearly. Oh no. Okay, well it seems that Cassius Ohno is accepting the challenge of Mark Andrews. Will Cassius Ohno be the first person to beat the Mandrews Open Challenge? Or will Mark Andrews be able to continue his reign in his Open Challenges over the big men? It'll be an interesting match, and I can't wait to see how it turns out. Again, this is all spurred from the fact that Mark Andrews couldn't win the IC title, but he feels that if it was a one-on-one match, he could have been able to do it. So, what other way to determine this than to throw an open challenge and take on any comers and beat them all, which is what he's got planned. So we'll see how things play out here. And Andrews in the ring, wanting to kick this off straight away. The ref is in the ring now. The match has officially started. I don't know if Mark Andrews thought that this would be the only way to beat Ohno by catching him off guard, but, you know, he's basically taken the reins immediately. A nice roll-up stomp there, or double stomp to the chest. And that's only going to work to piss Ohno off, but it seems like Mark Andrews here, he's trying to send a message, you know. The first one, he just wanted to prove that he could win a match. This one, he wants to prove that, you know, no one stands in the way of him and his Intercontinental title shot, which we haven't officially given him yet. Or unofficially, I should say. We haven't even thought about giving him one yet. We want to see how this Mark Andrews, Mandrews, Open Challenge, whatever you want to call it, I think he calls it the Mandrews Open Challenge. But we want to see how it plays out and how he goes against his opponents. You know, he's doing quick work here of taking out Cassius Ohno. Like, oh, and a nice move there. Here we go, 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 already. You know, I've got to hand it to Mark Andrews. You know, he's beaten Keith Lee in what was a tough-fought battle. And now, you know, he's trying to prove himself against Cassius Ohno by basically beating him down without taking any damage, which is what he seems to be doing. The crowd seems to think this is awesome, though I kind of seem to see it as a single-handed beatdown because of an attack. Oh, what? Mark Andrews breaking out the Vertebreaker. I have not seen the vertebraker used in a WWE or TKWF ring in many, many years. So I am amazed to see the vertebraker being used here against Cassius Ohno. Will it be enough to put Cassius down for the count? And here we go. 1, 2, 3, and it is. Mark Andrews has taken Cassius Ohno down without taking any damage at all. What an amazing match, you know. Maybe it wasn't Ohno's day, maybe it was just Mark Andrews' day. We don't know, but the Mandrews Open Challenge has continued to be undefeated. So, who will we see next week in the Mandrews Open Challenge leading into the Money in the Bank pay-per-view? You know what? I'm going to announce it here. Next week, for the Mark Andrews Mandrews Open Challenge, whoever wins will challenge Roderick Strong for the Hardcore title at Money in the Bank. So will we see Matt Riddle challenge him for another shot at the title and another shot at Roderick Strong? Congratulations, Mark Andrews. You deserve that win. If you were able to beat Cassius Ohno without taking any damage, you also deserve a number 1 contendership match for the Hardcore title. It may not be the title that you want, but until we find out what happened to Aleister Black, I can't legally give you an Intercontinental title match. So, and here we see Adam Cole, baby, the leader of the Undisputed Era, the man who injured The Undertaker himself, has come out to have this match here tonight. And he is going to be versing a man who also wants a bit to prove, wants to prove himself a bit in this universe. Someone who hasn't had too much chance to do so in Elias. It's going to be an interesting... It's going to be an interesting match. And Adam Cole has a lot to prove, you know. He didn't beat The Undertaker 2 weeks ago. I should just mention that. He did not beat The Undertaker 2 weeks ago. He brutalized The Undertaker with a multitude of knees, couldn't get the count, so he attacked The Undertaker with a chair to the head to injure him. So, I should just mention we don't know...
Hello, I am Elias.
So yeah, we should mention we don't know The Undertaker's condition still. We know that he's had a concussion. We don't know when he'll be back or how long he'll be away, but...
As the man who holds the power of the wind in his fist, I've got one question for everybody here tonight. Who wants to walk with Elias?
Basically, yeah. We know that he'll be after Adam Cole.
I've been to Paris, I've been to Italy, all across Europe, South America, South Africa, you name it, Elias has been there and it has brought me here tonight. And it seems everywhere I go, no matter what I do, a universal truth follows me. And I am certain that everyone here knows it. It is that WWE stands for... I said WWE stands for... Well, I gotta tell you, I certainly came prepared with a song tonight, but before I get started, I need you all to do a few things for me. I need you to silence your cell phones, hold your applause, and shut your mouths. I'm waiting for a town that's not such a disgrace. But I see so many stupid people, I want to punch them in the face. I'm waiting for a town that's not such a disgrace. but I see so many stupid people. I wanna punch them in the face.
And Elias, trying to make a name for himself in this universe, already abusing the TKWF universe. Not a good start to his career, I don't think, but you know, who knows? I guess we'll find out when it comes to taking out Adam Cole here tonight. Will he be able to do it? Will Adam Cole take him out? It's going to be an interesting run. An interesting match. Because we've seen Adam Cole injure The Undertaker because he couldn't get what he wanted. Adam Cole embracing Jesus and walking on air there. I don't know how he was doing that, but... And the crowd firmly behind Adam Cole now, which is an interesting thing, being that, you know, he's doing some very heelish stuff. And yet the crowd's still behind him. I suppose when Elias came out and basically interrupted the entire... Well, not interrupted, abused is the word I was looking for. Abused the entire crowd. Then... Yeah, of course they're going to be on Adam Cole's side. Oh, and a nice roll-up here from Elias. 1, 2, and 3. A quick roll-up pin from Elias now. Amazing. An amazing, nice, quick roll-up from Elias. I don't think Adam Cole was ready for it. But what a way to make your debut in the TKWF universe. Oh, and Adam Cole chasing after Elias and now attacking him. He's thrown him back inside the ring now. Adam Cole not happy with what's just transpired now. But Elias counters the drop kick from Adam Cole with a double chest stomp. And now Elias going to the top rope. The crowd is dead now. There we go, they're back to cheering. They didn't even want to boo Elias. They like hate him that much. But Adam Cole back on the offense with the constant stomps now. Oh, where's he going now? Oh, he's gone for a weapon now. He was going for one of his trusty chairs, I think. But Elias countered it. Adam Cole throws him back in the ring. He's back under the ropes. Oh, no, he's gone for a kendo stick this time. Oh, well, he went to hit it, but was too slow. Elias countered. And he missed. He threw it the complete opposite direction. Oh, but Elias with the kendo stick to the midsection and then throws it outside the ring. I think it's time for the ref to break this up. Now they're just facing... Oh, well... This is some footage that we found backstage of what happened after Bray dragged Rey Mysterio to the backstage area. I was just getting news about this as the end of the match was happening. But it seems like these two have took the fight that they were meant to have at the start of the show to the backstage area. And I'm glad that we have had cameras follow them to see what was happening, because this is what we should have seen happen inside the ring. Or maybe not this. Oh, and now Bray Wyatt onslaughting. Oh, Ray just jumped straight up into that chair shot now. And now Bray Wyatt is a very creepy man. You know, why was his reaction... Well, where's he trying to take him now? It seems like Bray Wyatt is trying to take Rey Mysterio somewhere. And Rey Mysterio keeps countering Bray's attempts to drag him away. So Bray Wyatt has to beat him down a bit before he drags him even more. Oh! Oh, what a slam. And it seemed that Bray Wyatt with that slam knocked Ray out cold now. So I'm not sure if we'll find out some news about what just happened there with Rey Mysterio and Bray Wyatt, and we will let you know in the coming weeks if we find out what happened to Rey Mysterio, because I have no clue what just happened there. But my God. Well, here we have Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish of the Undisputed Era coming to the ring in the main event of the evening in another tag team match. You know, they did quick work of their opponents last week, or 2 weeks ago I should say, in the Authors of Pain. They basically flattened the Authors of Pain. I chose them because if you remember 2 weeks ago, Adam Cole basically said, you know, you didn't use any Undisputed Era at the first pay-per-view at the Elimination Chamber. And, you know, that's bullshit. You need to give us a reason to prove that Raw should be undisputed, or else there'll be repercussions. So I gave them the go-ahead to have their matches, and unfortunately, for the most part, they won. I mean, Matt Riddle beat Roderick Strong, but Roderick got his revenge last week in the Hardcore title match. Adam Cole didn't win, but he injured his opponent, so that counts, I guess. And then the Undisputed Era tag team of Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly actually did beat the Authors of Pain, which is why this match is happening now. It is the Undisputed Era versus Heavy Machinery. The winner will go on to the Money in the Bank pay-per-view next week to challenge Breezango for the tag titles in a tag title match. So, you know, I've got to give it to him. We'll see how things go and pan out for them. But for now, Bobby Fish is currently taking dominance over both Heavy Machinery members right now. It seems that it's Bobby Fish and Tucker starting out. And Otis is on the outside. I'm pretty sure that's right. I'm not 100% sure though. And Bobby Fish basically taking the reins in this match, you know. He's just trying his best to like deal as much damage as he can. Just did a flying move to Otis there. Now he's back on Tucker. Was going for a corkscrew, but decided to just tip him over and then hurt his leg a bit. Oh, Otis finally got a hit in on Bobby Fish. Bobby Fish probably not happy about that very much. And there we go, the corkscrew to Otis. And Bobby Fish getting Tucker back in the ring. He doesn't want to win this on a count-out victory. That's not how the Undisputed rolls, although maybe it might be, I don't know. You've seen Adam Cole fight. So, after the brawl that we just saw between Adam Cole and Elias, I'm going to have them have a rematch next week on Raw. And we'll give the winner an entry into the Money in the Bank title ladder match for Raw. So basically, so far for this this show, we've got we're gonna have the Raw men's and women's Money in the Bank matches. We'll have a tag team title match between Breezango and one of these two tag teams, and we'll have the United States title match. Also, next week we're gonna have a 6-man battle royal, and the winner of that will challenge Seth Rollins for the WWE title in the main event of Money in the Bank. So we have 5 matches planned so far. We've still got 3 more to book. As I said, there will not be a SmackDown Money in the Bank match because the men, well, there's no world title yet in that division, so there's no point having that match go on. And also the women as a tag team division, so it's kind of hard to have Money in the Bank situation for them. And, Bobby Fish already went for the pin. Also, we'll have the winner of the Mandrews Open Challenge next week will challenge Roderick Strong. So we've got 6 matches planned so far. So it's going to be an interesting showing of what we're going to see. But we've still got 2 matches to book because it'll be an 8-match show. Again, normally I try to do like 4 matches for Raw, 4 matches for SmackDown. But for some reason, Raw's already got like 5 matches and SmackDown's only got the 1 currently. But I mean, that's really not much I can do when the only stuff happening is world title tournament matches over on SmackDown. Over the next coming months, you know, we'll go back to Raw having 4 matches, SmackDown having 4 matches, and if we are doing like the big pay-per-views like SummerSlam, Survivor Series, and all that stuff, then we'll have a 9th match, which will be Raw versus SmackDown. So we'll pit them up against each other in a match. Raw will choose the superstar, SmackDown will choose the superstar, or multiple superstars if I choose to make it a tag team match, or or in the terms of Survivor Series, it'll be a 4-on-4 match. Well, Kyle O'Reilly just made Otis tap, which means the Undisputed Era are moving on to the Money in the Bank pay-per-view to challenge Breezango for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships. That will happen next week on Friday, so be sure to tune into that. But for now, guys, if you liked the video, hit like, it really helps me out. Also, hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want more content from me. Universe Mode gets uploaded every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 PM. Also, I do myself and Munted Noodle, we do a SmackDown vs. Raw 07 GM mode every Wednesday at 10 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time. So, thanks for watching, guys. Good afternoon, good night, and goodbye.